Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the Figure King coming to you with my very first figure review. Now, I know you guys might be wondering, well, who is the Figure King? Well, just a little bit about myself. I've been collecting figures for about a little over 3 years. Um, I started because I saw that it was kind of a high demand for them, and I figured, hey, why not join the fun? But enough about me. Today we will be looking at this figure here. This is the Justice League Green Lantern John Stewart variant, and it comes to us from DC Collectables. Um, Now, as you can see, um, this guy comes in the window box packaging. And as you can see, his package is white and green. A lot of these figures in this line come in different color packaging, all the same, just different colors. Um, so, for example, Black Adam, I believe his box is black and gold. Um, but enough about that. Let's have a look at the box. So, if you turn the box around to the left hand side, you get a really nice picture of the figure there. And it even tells you that it's sculpted by Robert Lenders. You got the DC Collectibles logo there. And here on the other side, you get a nice silhouette of John Stewart. And back here around to the back, we get a picture of the figure up top. That's John Stewart. That's one of the other Green Lanterns, actually the newest Green Lantern, Simon Bass. You got Shazam there on the right hand side, and you got all the other figures of the Justice League. Now, these two figures come in the same line as John Stewart, but enough about that. Let's take a break and get this guy cracked open. Alright, guys, now here's looking at the figure out of the packaging, and right off the bat, I'll just have to say that this is a very beautiful figure. Well sculpted, love the flesh tones. The green in the suit is really nice, and it also has some small little flakes in there. I don't know if my camera can catch it, but I think you can see them there. Just a really well executed figure. Its outline's a little off, but I mean, that's not really that big a deal. Now, one of the downfalls of this figure is he doesn't come with any accessories at all, and that's really a shame because this is a really nice figure. So as far as the detail goes, like I said, you can see there on camera, his face is really well detailed. He's got green eyes. I don't remember the whole eyeball ever being green, really. I know in the cartoon and in the comics, when he puts on the power ring and he turns into the Green Lantern, his pupils turn green. But I guess that's something that they wanted to add just for the figure, which is this is pretty okay. I'm not too upset about it. I'm actually not upset about it at all. It looks really nice, but yeah, I mean that's not really a major gripe. But let's get into the articulation on this guy. So we'll start with the head here. The head is on a standard ball joint, so you do get right, left movement. He looks up just slightly. Well, honestly, he doesn't really look up too good. He looks down really well. You've got the ball jointed shoulders, so his shoulders do rotate a full 360. He's got the bicep swivel, the single jointed elbow. He has a forearm swivel instead of the standard wrist swivel. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the wrist. He doesn't have a ab crunch, so no ab crunch, no waist swivel, no thigh swivel. He does have the single jointed knee. He can throw his leg out that much forward, that much backward. He does have the ball jointed leg, so he does do the splits pretty good. You can see that there. He has the calf. We got a calf swivel there. Yeah. It's kind of stiff, but yeah, you can see he does have a calf swivel, and he also has the ankle pivot. Now, as far as articulation goes, that's pretty much it. But he kind of lacks a little bit, just a little, in the articulation department. That would be probably my only gripe about this figure. Like I said, you know, as you can see, it's a really, really well done figure. DC Collectibles really did a good job with the sculpt on this guy. Just the small details, like the eyes, the symbol on the chest there. It's not painted, as you can see. It's sculpted on there, so that's really cool. And you also get a well sculpted power ring there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you get a well sculpted. Let me go. Oh, it's on the camera. There we go. You can kind of see it a bit better there. Well sculpted power ring, and yeah, just a great design for this figure. It's really reminiscent of the John Stewart that we see in Justice League Unlimited. Like I said, just a very beautiful figure, and it's to be expected from DC Collectibles, because that's where I get a lot of my figures. Well, I have a lot of DC Collectible figures, and that's why, just because of the sculpt and the artwork on them. Paint apps are nice, and like I said, just a well executed figure. He only has one closed fist hands. Like I said, he doesn't come with any accessories, so no interchangeable hands. So the hands that's on the figure, that's pretty much what you get. It would have been nice to include like a power lantern. Not a power lantern. I was thinking of the power ring, which he has on, but just a standard lantern, a green lantern that he powers his ring with. It would have been nice to include that. I know I've seen some Green Lantern figures that actually include it, and the sculpt work wasn't even close to what the sculpt work is on this guy. And yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this review to a close. I'm the Figure King, and I will catch you with another figure review. Till next time, keep collecting.